Hey, what's cracking YouTube? My name's Gray, you're watching Consoletronix, where long-time viewers may get the feeling of deja vu, as today I revisit a game that was the subject of my third ever video here on YouTube over 5 years ago. But despite telling anyone who'll listen that this game is one of my all-time favourites, I haven't actually played it since then. So I figure it's about time I put that right. The game in question is, of course, Bujingai Swordmaster for the PS2, a wuxia swordplay fantasy that puts you into the ever so stylish shoes of a crouching tiger inspired warrior on a quest for vengeance. Now, I picked this game up shortly after its UK PAL release, thinking it was simply another low budget beat 'em up from Japan that might hold my interest as long as the Game Gear's battery life. But bloody hell, it impressed me. And while it had little to no hype in the West, it was a very high profile release in Japan, as the main character was modelled on and had motion capture provided by then popular J-pop batty boy Gact, although strangely he didn't provide any of the voice acting. Now, I couldn't tell you much when it comes to who's hot and who's not in the Japanese record industry, but what I can say with absolute certainty is that this is a game you need to play. It's very rare indeed where I'll get to the end of a level, beat the boss, and instead of progressing onwards, instead restart the level thinking, this time I'll do it without touching the floor. Which is entirely possible, by the way, as you jump, swoosh and wall run like Jet Li in a trampoline factory. Now, a lot of my friends have asked me over the years, why do I persist in making videos on increasingly obscure retro games, particularly when I play a lot of modern releases and could probably draw a much larger audience with videos on newer titles. And I won't lie, doubts about continuing with retro have crept into my mind in the past, but going back and replaying games like this and realising that I may be the only one who could bring retro titles of this calibre to the attention of those who not only appreciates the game for what it has to offer, but are perhaps in the dark about many of the great games from the PS1 and PS2 era and are looking to discover for themselves the rich vein of titles that got lost in the shadows of more high profile franchises. Bujingai is one of many early 2000s releases that tried to do something a little different in a familiar genre. Its developer, Red Entertainment, would have more success repeating the formula, this time in a futuristic gunfu extravaganza in the excellent Gungrave. But there's something about Bujingai that keeps me coming back. Its characters and scenarios were created by some notable names from the world of anime, such as Toshihiro Kawamoto and Yosuke Kuroda, whose credits include, among other things, hit shows like Cowboy Bebop, Wolf's Rain and Trigun. Overall, Bujingai is an excellent game in the slash 'em up genre, and it's easily on par with the likes of Onimusha or Devil May Cry. A sequel was on the cards for a time, but with the property split between Red Entertainment and Taito, not to mention Gak's busy schedule, meant that any potential follow-up was quietly shelved. But if you ever feel the urge to crack some skulls in true wushu fashion, I wholeheartedly recommend this one. So my name's Gray, you've been watching my video on the hugely underrated all-action Bujingai for the PS2. Lots more videos coming up very soon, but if you simply can't wait, why not check out some of my other PS2 reviews like Bujingai's spiritual successor Gungrave. There should be a link on screen now. So thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, goodbye.